Hello everyone, this is BIGALSKI. Well, this is Chapter 5 of Ballbade's Ninja Gaiden Black Master Ninja Karma run. And what he decided to do was leave the lunar at level 1. He'd actually made another video of it, of this chapter with it at level 2, but decided to go back and redo the chapter with it at level 1. And he scored about, 1,500, maybe 1,800 points higher than he did in the other video. But the benefits of the level 1 lunar aren't really going to be apparent probably till chapter 6. He should be able to get some more hits on with that. So it made this chapter maybe a little bit more difficult, but he did a good job in getting the other points that he really needed to get. So these fights are pretty standard right here, other than getting hit with the sword right there. So notice he got a little lucky that he didn't die right there. He has a very small sliver of health. Now see, with the level 1 lunar, he would have killed that guy. Really would have changed the complexity of the fight. But you might as well, use what you have in terms of the Nimpo. You can, refill it here at Hands Bar. So he's going to use all that to the best that he can do, given the weapons that he has right now. But I think it worked out the same. This fight worked out the same. So again, like I said, with the level 2 lunar, all going to the level 1, it's going to make these fights. Here's somebody who shoots the arrow about as good as I do in that case. It's nice to see that. And the 2 rat trick right here was actually shown by Kel. So here he has to switch over to the dragon sword, to make sure he kills the guy, because the level 1 lunar, unless he gets next to the wall. And notice how he changed over to his shurikens. That way he wouldn't hit the wall. But yeah, Kel showed that move. Maybe in his normal run that he did a long time ago, he also showed another move, and hopefully that'll come up pretty soon, and we'll talk about that if it does. Or it won't come up in this chapter, but... Again, a lot of these fights are a little, are standard again from the normal. It's hard to squeeze out, many more, points out of these fights. He went and saved, restarted. That spawns those guys back there again. And then you can drag the essence. So now see, here's where it's a little bit different. Because the level 1 lunar didn't kill the guy, so he could still get a blue out of it. So if he had the level 2, it would have killed him, and it would have been hard to get 3 UTs and 1 ET out of it. He probably would have only gotten the 1 or the 3 UTs and not the ET. So that's one of the benefits of having that level 1 lunar. It's not going to kill the stronger enemies. But see, in this case, it's not going to kill these stronger enemies either. So he had to use the Nimpo on that. And the timing there to be able to know how you're going to kill the guy, to do the XY, XX, drop out of it, or XY on landing. So knowing which one, again, X plus A to target so he doesn't hit the wall. But knowing, when the best time to use the X plus A, or XY on landing, or forward Y, or XY XX drop out of it, or XY XX to drop out of it. You know, all that takes discipline because it's so easy to complete, you know, an Azuna drop just because you're so used to it. So again, you know, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it than you know, people think sometimes. Knowing how to control the inputs of the game, you know, to not kill the guys. Now this right here, I believe was shown by Kiori a long time ago, and what he's doing is he's going to drag the essence from this guy up to this next fight. I think Kiori actually would knock him across the bridge and then raise the drawbridge or something like that, and the guy tries to run back across. But it's just amazing how far you can drag the essence. And kudos to all the guys who, you know, figured these out over the years. Unfortunately, all those videos are long gone. So here, you know, he wants to make sure all the guys come out. Before he attacks. Again, this fight would be so different with the level 2 Lunar. Again, just getting your 4 UTs. I think that's about the best you could do with the weapons he had. I don't know if with the level 2 Lunar or using that, if he had just had the time to do anything else. I know he said he tried it a lot of different ways, and this is the best that he could come up with. One of the things I wanted to talk about, again, dragging, before I get to that, again, you know, killing these guys to drag the essence, is the essence bonus. Later on, especially in the next chapter, he's going to have a ton of essence if you want to kill the clone with a UT. And again, you know, he gets that extra kill, that 4th kill out of there. But, you know, when you kill the clone with the UT, you get like 56,000 essence or something. So he's going to have a ton of essence. So what he's trying to do also is, you know, you want to spend your essence, because if you max out, you actually end up losing your essence bonus because there's none, you know, that you can't gain anymore. See, with the level 2 Lunar, he might not have to use an Impo here and could kill these guys. But again, all the benefits of having the level 1 Lunar are going to, you know, come out in chapter 6, I believe. So here, flying swallow towards him. Use the windmill shuriken. And then come back down with Y. That really does a big damage on the guy. Having the lunar here, speed killing him is speed killing him is worth a lot of points, but not having the lunar, he's going to have to make up some of those points with UTs and kills on these guys. Yeah, he saw that a blue was out there, so he wanted to use that to his advantage. Go ahead and get the UT out of it. Too bad he couldn't finish it off right there, but he was fixing to spawn. Again, the boss would already be dead with the level 2, but again, the points he's able to pretty much make up. And still, this is a good run. Getting the points that he needs, to actually have a better score than he did with the level 2 lunar. So the kills on that is 58. The time limit's 19 minutes. And it'll be interesting to see how what he does with the level 1 lunar in chapter 6. That'll be coming up soon. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you. Bye.